Aquarius, this is your reading for the 21st to the 27th of December 2020. I'm throwing next week's readings out earlier than anticipated, as also the romance readings for January I have to do as well. And of course Christmas is here at the this week. So a lot of you might be too busy or away, so I don't want you to miss your weekly video, because you might be going away where there is no Wi-Fi or internet Wi-Fi. We call it Wi-Fi. I'm using the transparent tarot, and I'm also using the Spirit Within tarot. So you can have a look at these tarot cards in the playlists. This is the newest one I have, and I ordered it because I can do this. Okay, I can layer them. You most probably have seen one of my readings before that I've only used the transparent tarot and layered them. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to combine these two decks, because the tarot within, the spiritual tarot within, is very like I said, very simple. Spirit within. Sorry, I just have to change this. Okay, so the Spirit Within tarot is the newest, and the review on that is also up and running. And if you would like to be a member of the Red Feather group, then you can find Shiva Red Feather on Facebook, and then you can also see that there are sales on. I don't know whether there is still sale on, because they're throwing out different offers just before Christmas, so get your deal. Okay, well, Aquarius, we start off with the Three of Cups. You are celebrating. Yes, everybody's celebrating. It might not just be Christmas for you though, because if I look further along the line, there's good things coming your way. And no, I did not sort out the cards, my darlings. I never do that. I always shake them and I lay them out. So the cards that come out are specifically meant for you. This is a general reading. If you doesn't resonate with you, then have a look at your moon sign and your rising sign, or have a look at all three. Then you'll get a total picture or story, okay? Because we are made of the sun, the moon, and the ascendant or rising sign. Okay, you're going to celebrate. This could be because of Christmas, but I think it's going to be because there's money coming your way. You have the 10 of Pentacles here, but I'm going to first read the top line and then the bottom line. Okay, I've already let the cat out of the bag. Sorry about that. Then we have the 7 of Pentacles. What you sow, you shall reap. But remember, it takes time to grow and to come to fruition, and so that you can harvest the fruit of your labors. Then we have the King of Swords. The King of Swords is Gemini, but don't exclude Libra or Aquarius. So you could meet your soulmate. Woo, nice one. Two of a kind. Well, to tell you the truth, it could be a pro, but it can also be a con, because sometimes when you are too much alike, and it doesn't work. Okay, so be careful if you are meeting another Aquarius, but definitely have a look at the moon sign and the rising sign. That can help you as well. And you can do this on internet, see whether you're compatible, or your pro and con side of each person in the charts. Go and make your own little birth chart. So let's get back to the King of Swords. The King of Swords is a man that stands for wisdom, that's strong, determined. Look at his fist there. He's doing that with his fist, really standing strong. He's also very muscular. He must have a six-pack. Can't, and just look at all that muscle. I can just imagine him having a six-pack. Anyway, he's strong, he's determined, he's handsome, and he's also very wise. He stands for truth, honesty, clarity, transparency, justice, okay, and communication. So when you see the King of Cups, then it's somebody that can sell ice cubes to Eskimos. Okay, so if you need somebody to protect you, or to act upon your half in a judicial issue or situation, then get the King of Cups, a Gemini, to do it. And he will cut straight through to the core and sort out what the issue is and get the truth right to the surface. Okay, so you could meet one of them, or you could seek help from one of them. The King of Cups could be an advocate, a lawyer, a judge. It could be a doctor, like the Swords. It could be a surgeon. It could be you might need advice about surgery. It could be a dentist, a hairdresser, anybody that has the cutting vocation or career. Okay, it could also be legalities or municipalities. Okay. Then we have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is somebody that is spiritual, and she plays her cards close to her chest. So if you're seeking a lawyer, advice from a lawyer or help from a lawyer, tell him the truth and be clear. Listen to your intuitiveness, whether he is honest and he is good. Okay? You have to tell him everything, otherwise he can't get to the bottom of it and get to the truth. But play your cards close to towards other people. Don't tell everybody you're seeing a lawyer, for instance. Okay. Listen to your intuition. And the High Priestess has the moon. She represents the triple moon goddess, and the moon is Pisces, so there could be a Pisces. Okay, my darlings? There will be a new beginning, because look at the white and black pillar. That is the doorway to a new beginning. That is number 11. The angels have your back. Now we're going to start doing the most fun part of this reading. And the fun part of this reading is the layering. First of all, we've got the 10 of Pentacles. And the 10 of Pentacles means an ending and a new beginning. Where there is an ending, there is always a new beginning. A 10 becomes a 1. Now the 10 of Pentacles, you can see here, grandfather is sitting in the chair, or grandmother, because it looks more like a dress, and there is a child here. Usually in the traditional tarot you see the grandfather, the children or a couple, the dog and the cat. So you could be extending your home because now you have the money. That is why you're celebrating. You might be celebrating in a new home with family and friends. You could be getting a wage rise, a promotion. This is what the 10 of Pentacles means. The ultimate success materially. You might be extending your home, you might be extending the family, you might find out that your partner is expecting or a baby. Also, you could find out that you could be pregnant, or you are coming into money. Now, when we put this on top of the 3, and it's right on top of this person, wow. This could, like, she's wearing the dress, right? And he's a man, so I think these decks are by two different authors, but I wanted this deck, this one, because Emily, that did the transparent tarot, recommended this deck especially for the transparent tarot. So here you can see the three people, father, mother, and the child. So that's why I'm saying this is showing you literally that you could be expecting a baby. Good on you. It does also mean the Ten of Pentacles also stands for inheritance. So unfortunately, that's never nice when we lose somebody, but there could also be an inheritance coming your way. Okay. So those are the seeds that you will be reaping. Something is coming your way. Then we have the Six of Pentacles. Now, this softens or makes it more optimistic, this Ten of Pentacles, because we have the Six of Pentacles. This doesn't have to be, it shuts out the inheritance, right? But I'm reading for thousands and thousands of people. Your parents could even be helping you financially, because look, she is giving to the child. You could be giving a gift of money to your child, or you could be the child, literally and figuratively. But the other way of saying it is, if you are less fortunate, you might receive money, a gift of money, or a helping hand, a listening ear, and vice versa. If you are more fortunate, you might be giving to the less fortunate. Money, a helping hand, or a listening ear. Now, when we put it on the Seven of Pentacles, you are moving up from the 6 to the 7. It's coming to fruition. Look, this is hanging in the clouds, so that is what I interpret. It's hanging above your head, okay? That's going to come in. So I think you might be harvesting something this midweek. Now we're going on to the Ace of Swords. You have victory. So the King of Swords will get you victory. He's an advisor. He's very good with words. He's determined. If it is not that you're getting money from a family or friends, then you might have applied for a loan and you had to wait for the answer. But it's going to be given to you, and it will be done lawfully. Now, the Ace of Swords represents victory, but it is cutting straight through the man, the King of Swords. So if you have got an argument with an air sign, prominently Gemini, then the friendship might be cut, but you will have victory if you have an argument or a judicial issue with an air sign or with a person, then you will be the victor. But remember, that will also cut the friendship away, because it's going straight through the king, right? Boom. But he will get to the bottom of this and will do it lawfully. Now, sometimes the air signs will say, we know the best because we stand for law, and I know the letter of the law. So you could be dealing with a person that knows the letter of the law. Okay, not only getting advice that somebody is acting on your behalf, but you might be literally dealing with somebody that is in an institution or a municipality. So that, for example, a bank has to be doing things by the letter of the law and according to the rules. So you might have found it pretty hard to get a loan, but you got advice from an accountant or a lawyer to clarify your name perhaps, or where your money comes from, something like this, in order to buy this house or to start up this business. You will have victory. You will get to the bottom of everything. This could also be, of course, doesn't it looks more like a work or a business relationship, but it could also be that you could be getting divorced, and that's why you needed a lawyer, because it's cutting away a man. And the cards are not sexist, but it could be that you are separating from your partner, whether it is a woman or a man, and you might need a lawyer for that. Now we've got the High Priestess. So we do have a couple lying next to each other, a man and a woman, but it's not the High Priest, because the High Priestess is the partner of the High Priest, or the Hierophant, and the Queen of Swords is really the partner of the King of Swords. But I look at them as woman and man. So there is a couple lying between. So, and like I said, I read for a lot of people, so I have to think of every single scenario. Some of you or one of you might be getting separated or divorced, and you are going through legalities, so you will have victory. But the King of Swords has the knowledge, so he could be also your teacher, because the swords stand for wisdom, and it's an Ace of Swords, so you could be starting a new study in an institution, and the King of Swords would be your tutor or your teacher, as he stands for the communicator and the person with wisdom. Once you have the wisdom, you can pass it on to the third people. So that would be somebody in the occupation of a teacher. Now we've got the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands is definitely a determined lady, and she goes for what she wants. She's creative enough, and she's passionate about something that she does. She takes on and she goes for it wholeheartedly. She is passionate about it. That's what the wands stand for: passion, new passion. You could, if you're a Gemini, you could start a new passion with the Queen of Wands. This could be, if you're a lady, could be a man with a nurturing side, a more feminine side, nurturing side, okay? Who is very creative, who loves cooking, who loves the feminine things. Nicely dressed, nicely spoken. So there you go. No, you're Aquarius. But like I said, this is Gemini, so I've got Gemini on the brain. But don't exclude Libra or Aquarius. So Aquarius, you could be separating from the lady. You could be separating from the lady, or you can be separating from the Queen of Wands, which is Leo. So there is a Leo here, okay? Or you want to get married, and you want to find out whether you can get married legally, how and where. You might need advice from an advisor, the King of Swords. This could be somebody in the registrar office. He works for a municipality. There you go. Okay. Like I said, there's so many sides to the cards, okay? So you might want to get married spiritually in a church. So you might, or one of you might want to get married in the registry, not in the registry alone, but literally in the church, because that's what the priestess, she represents also the church. And she's determined. It's a woman on a woman, so I think yes. The woman wants to get married in the church. She wants to have the big, beautiful wedding. No expenses spared, for example, or she wants to have that specific dress, and she wants to wear it like a queen, right? And she's going to go for it. She's a very determined lady. She listens. This could be a determined lady that also listens to her intuition, okay? She could be a spiritual lady. She could be a medium or a psychic that you might be marrying. As somebody that is a Leo or somebody that's very determined. This could also be you, Aquarius, that you might be getting married to a Gemini or a Pisces or a Leo. You're coupling up, but you're sorting out the business side, prenuptial. That's just come into my head. You won't have to sort out the prenuptial too, and you will have victory. You will get what you want in this prenuptial. Okay, whatever, but always look at the small print if you're signing contracts. You might be there might be a contract in a prenuptial agreement, and you are seeking your own lawyer to check it out, whether it's legal and official and right to as to what you wish. Now, I hope that's clear. Remember, we are made out of more planets than just one. We have the moon. Our birth planet is the sun, and then we have the moon, and then we have the rising sign, also known as the ascendant. Okay. From the cards from Michael, Archangel Michael, positivity, the energy on words. Well, there you are, the energy on words. You just saw me shaking the cards. Archangel Michael requests a personal, thorough review of your inner mind and outer verbal dialogue. Words have power, energy, use them wisely, and it's lying underneath the King of Swords. And he stands for mind, wisdom, thoughts. Stay positive, and you will evoke positivity. Be careful of your intonation. It's not only the words, it's also the intonation, and also your verbal side he wants to go through. He's reminding you, he's saying to me, you catch more flies with honey than with vinegar. Right. We also have the angel feather card, and this one flipped out for you, and that is the red angel feather. Okay. Take action. Yes, you must take action. That is what the Queen of Wands does. Okay. So I hope you can still see the Queen of Wands. She's just right on top of the High Priestess. So you are intertwining, that's the feeling I'm getting, you are intertwining your wish with your intuition. You are listening to your intuition, your gut feelings, and you're going for what you want. You're going to take action like that Queen of Wands. The angels advise you that a project or an idea that you have been working on is finally nearing the point of transformation. Completion, in other words. Here you are. You will receive money with this idea. It will bring you victory. Boom. Lovely, lovely reading. Thank goodness this is going to bring the end of the year to a pretty neat close. This is only from the 21st to the 27th, so we've got 4 more days in our next week's reading. So let's see next week what energy you're going to go into in 2021. Remember, the yearlies are out there, and December romance reading. If you haven't seen it yet, go and have a look. The introduction is really interesting. I've also included the energy of Sagittarius, and we will be going into Capricorn next week. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Take care, my sweeties, and have a beautiful Christmas. Thank you so much for your support, your likes, and for sharing. I love you all. Take care. Bye-bye.